Die. You guys gotta be weak to ice. Okay, well, one Figment died. Really? I missed out. Hit with Lenneth. Please give me the... Nice. This is the only thing, like, actually doing damage. I just realized Arngrim has Flamber, so Arngrim was not the best call for this place. But, like, we also went through this whole dungeon, like, without our team, so... By the way, while we're on the topic of the ending, we're kind of set. The only thing...
Valkyrie.
Our seal value is, like, below 37 by now. Because, again, when you... Alright, I was hoping for some damage. You're getting, like, really small numbers, which is... Who cares?
My strike was too weak.
Because, again, your seal value has to be below 37, and then when you take the Nibelung ring off, every spiritual concentration lowers it by, like, 2 or something. We're at, like, 23, I'm pretty sure. So we're pretty much, like... If we send... We're gonna send Lucian up. Once we send Lucian up, we're kind of just set. Like, at that point. There's nothing else we really have to do. We're, like, locked in for the ending. That's literally about it. The reason why the A ending... that Mystic Cross. The reason why the A ending is, like, impossible in your first playthrough is because of the Chapter 4 stuff. And you have to do that stuff in, like, a very specific order. And sending Lucian up.
It shall be engraved upon your soul.
You know.
Divine assault.
This playthrough I was a little worried in Chapter 4 because I was like, oh no, I had the Nibelung ring off. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my seal value low enough. But I think I underestimated how much, because I never actually know. I don't actually know how much Brahm's Castle, Lazard, and Jerebellum lower it by. I just know they decrease it.
We have no reason to
I just know
remain
doing
here.
those 3 things decreases your seal value. I didn't actually, like, know the numerical value, so I was like, oh no, did I screw myself up? But they lower it a lot, so we're fine. And as long as you take the Nibelung ring off, in Chapter 4 preferably, but you can do it at any time. Just don't be wearing it by the end, basically. Okay, I think I remember this. I have to, like, move this or something? Grab this with fire, grab fire in this or something? Can I throw this? It doesn't break. Alright, so I have to throw it through the hole. Nice. This'll work. This part's actually, like, pretty neat, even though it's not easy. You thought I was at 13? What am I at? Oh, I'm at 4. Yeah, it's the spiritual concentrations. I was probably at, like, 23 at the end of Chapter 4. The concentrations with, Lucian, Messina, and Bodrock probably... Because, again, spiritual concentrations, if you're not wearing the Nibelung ring, they lower it by 2. So that's probably what brought me down. Yeah, it's actually pretty neat. I like that part. It's a pretty okay dungeon. I hate the beginning, and I hate the beetles as enemies. Spirit of Fire, how many human souls have been consumed by your flames? Not only human souls, my dear. I've incinerated the souls of the children of the gods as well. Monster. I will not be judged by a low-level goddess with a pathetic attachment to mortals. If you wish to hold conversation with me, return with Odin, Lord of the Gods. Don't overestimate your value, defiler of souls.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits
Say it with me. Confidence and Domination, one of the best boss scenes in all of gaming. I have to remind everyone every time I hear it. Especially some of the Star Ocean renditions they do in Till the End of Time and even 5. Ooh, there might be a problem. Oh, doesn't Lenneth have an ice bow? I think that's why she's doing so much damage. I didn't realize. Okay, does Lucian have guts or not? I'm starting to question if Lucian even has guts. I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure you're running a... Oh, you're running a fire crossbow. weird that I'm doing so much damage in a fire dungeon. Alright, this first.
I'm tired of you. Finishing strike. Final blast.
Good, not my favorite, but good. Honestly,
More.
It shall be engraved
I think I like
upon
the
your
Star Ocean
soul.
remixes more.
Divine
But it all started with this version, which is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. That's what's it called? What's the word? What's the word? Dang it, I can't think of the word.
You still
Anyway, that's undermining it. We'll just go with that. This theme is amazing. I honestly like the Star Ocean remixes more, though. Like the remix Until the End of Time, and I think Integrity and Fateless uses a remix, too. Which are really good. This is a pretty darn good track. I still feel like Valkyrie Profile is like one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. It's definitely up there. I think it was my favorite for a while until I played like Live Alive. SMT4's soundtrack is also really good. Probably the best SMT soundtrack. At least my personal favorite. Especially the boss theme. If it's the one I'm thinking of. If it's the one you're talking about, like the default boss theme. Oh, we're gonna win this eventually. Just gonna rely on Lenneth here. Like that. What is going on with Guts? Oh, you can act again? That's insane. I guess you might as well get Arngrim up. No, no, no. This is, like, Motoi Sakuraba's best, though. Like, the soundtrack as a whole, definitely Motoi Sakuraba's best for me. I like this game's soundtrack more than, like, any Tales of game. Like, on average. It's very good. Especially some of the, like, dungeon themes. They slap. I don't think I have Guts set up on Lucian. Guts is unreliable at times, but I do not think I have Guts set up on him. I need combos. Final Blast into Nibelung Bless You. Hopefully we just kill it.
Finishing strike. Final blast.
We're gonna play Apocalypse soon.
You want more?
It shall be engraved upon your soul.
I was actually thinking about it. We're gonna start. I know we just started KO the Kangaroo, but I think after yesterday's stream, I decided that I'm gonna do KO the Kangaroo like once a week. We're gonna start a game this weekend, and then we're gonna start another game. Probably. I want to finish at least Valkyrie Profile or Grace. Maybe both. Like a week or two before Suikoden, I want to start something else, and then we'll start Suikoden 1 on March 6th, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. Found the Eternal Lamp. I'm keeping all these. I'm keeping all your artifacts, Odin. Oh, I'm Furnace. Is that a sword? On. Holy Water of Mithra. Boom, boom. I also love this track. The victory lap for leaving the dungeon. Very good. Anyway, yeah, I think I want to say when Grace's and Valkyrie Profile are both done, but I might, depending on which one, I honestly don't know which one I'll get done first, because, we're almost done with Chapter 5 and VP, so we're actually, like, VP's not a very long game either. I know we, like, this is only stream 4, but we're, like, not that far from being done with it. I don't know which one will be done first. Whichever one gets done first, we'll see how much I have of the other one. Maybe I'll start it. I want to start 2 games before Suikoden comes out. That's for dang sure. Because when Suikoden comes out, we'll have Suikoden. Those 2 games I'm starting, ideally. We'll have 3 games going on. And there's nothing else coming out in March, and then April is Lunar, basically. Grace's F, I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish the main story tomorrow. And I actually figured out what I'm gonna do with Zone Cage. We are gonna do Zone Cage, kinda. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I figured out what we're gonna do with it, and then we're gonna do the F arc, which the F arc is like 10 to 15 hours. It shouldn't surpass 15 hours. But it also depends on how much side content you're doing. So I feel like Graces we're definitely coming to the end of. But at the same time, we also don't have too much left of this game either. So I don't know which will be done first. They're definitely going to be done like around the same time. Which I knew was going to happen, but like I just put that into perspective. I knew, like when I started this game, I think I started this game specifically, like I wanted to Redux this game, but I did it because I knew I had time, you know? Like I knew I could fit it in. But I also never like put 2 and 2 together like, wow, we're going to be done with it like pretty quick. But I started this playthrough in February because I knew I can get it done. Alright. Off to the Arcane Ruins. We'll see if it kicks me out or if it's just going to let me do the dungeon. I do not know. Mechanic magic crystals are said to be sealed in these ruins, yet while many have sought the power that contained in these magic crystals, none have returned with it. Could it be that these stones are a myth? Hold up. We have to send Lucian up. I almost forgot. Yeah, we're gonna send you up. Yeah. We gotta send you up right now. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to send Lucian up. That would have been very bad if I forgot about the A ending all. Well, we wouldn't have forgot about it because I could have sent him up in Chapter 6. Because again, you can send him up. You have to send him up before 7. Because in 7 is when the cutscene happens, and Lucian needs to be in Valhalla by then. He didn't have guts set up. I knew it. I knew it. We're just gonna send him up now to make it easier. I'm gonna need to switch you out. I'm never using Bodrock for as long as I live. And Nanami's still dead. Give me Hylia. Alright, I'm paranoid. Make sure Lucian has nothing. Anyway, yeah, Graces, tomorrow we're gonna do the final dungeon. And I can finish the final dungeon in one stream, and then we're gonna do a bit of Zone Cage. And I'll talk about what we're gonna do, and then we'll start the, maybe we might even start the F arc tomorrow, we'll see. So, you know, Graces is definitely almost done. We've been playing that for like, not even a month, but like, you know, Graces is just, it's got a lot of stuff to do in it. And this game won't take very long because we're already about to finish Chapter 5, and there's 8 chapters, and I do want to do the Seraphic Gate because I love the Seraphic Gate. Seraphic Gate is one of my favorite post-game dungeons of all time. I absolutely want to do it. So, you know. Alright, Lucian. Time to send you up. We got a cutscene here.
Lucian, what is it that has taken root so deeply in your soul that it troubles you still? If you do not wish to answer, I will leave you be. However, I must remind you that you cannot accept your death until you have left your worldly troubles behind. What is it, Lucian? Have you decided to speak?
Would you go with me to that village?
I have no objection.
I was born in this village. always used to play here, the two of us.
And this house?
My best friend. This was her house. I hated her parents. They were always so cruel to her. But Platina got upset when I spoke ill of them, so I tried to keep my mouth shut.
Her name was Platina?
Yeah. We were so close, but...
But?
One day I found out that her parents were going to sell her. We escaped together. I was just a dumb kid back then. I couldn't think of any other way. I wouldn't let anything happen to her, no matter what. In the dark of night, we ran until our lungs were about to burst. Just like this.
Ah, yes, where the prologue ended.
And then, we stumbled onto this place.
Oh yeah, they make this an animated scene. I forgot about this. Well, not about the scene, but I forgot in the PSP
May I
version
ask a
this
favor?
is...
Would you take off your helmet?
It's animated. Like this.
I knew it. You look just like her.
That girl.
Yes, that girl, Platina. She inhaled the weeping lily pollen. It was my fault that she died. If I hadn't convinced her to run away with me, she would still be alive.
And you think that I resemble this girl?
I know. I know it's wrong to feel this way about a stranger, just because she looks like someone else. But that doesn't change the fact that I love her.
Gotta be honest, I like the environment area of that cutscene, but the kiss doesn't hit as hard as the OG. I don't know what it is.
You see a semblance of your first love when you look at me. But there's a chasm between men and gods that cannot be traversed. Thus, love between the two is not possible.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
However,
Okay, they still do
Lucian.
that. I like that.
I hope you live so we can meet again.
Might just be used to the original? Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I've gone on record to say that I don't like... I'm not really a fan of Lenneth's voice in these cutscenes as opposed to the original. But I feel like that's more so because some time has passed since she's done the role, because these are obviously like new cutscenes and everything. But In the original, go watch the original one if you don't remember. The original one, they have like you get to see them kiss. Like obviously it's in like the sprite style, and then they show like a really nice they show like a silhouette of the two characters, kind of like they just did there of Lenneth. I don't know, that kissing scene's still nice, but I definitely prefer the original. The cutscene itself is nice. I just think the kiss in the original is better. Okay, they're gonna make me do this first, which is what I thought.